Moving on, the next design pattern we see is similar to what Seth was just describing, something that we call network local, which again is similar to native edge, but can handle larger workloads. So let's do a quick comparison here. You know, we can deploy a single model to that Raspberry Pi, and you saw some telemetry data that was returned. And maybe you can get away with a 500 megabyte model that requires a couple hundred megabytes of RAM to run. What we're now proposing is deploying your model or models to an edge server, a more enterprise-grade server, for example, the HP Edgeline series. It's a bigger box with dedicated resources that can handle these large data workloads. You could deploy dozens of large models, 20, 30, 40, 50 megabytes or gigabytes of RAM on a single server box, and it can process data simultaneously. So let's take, for example, a factory where there are hundreds or thousands of sensors and cameras collecting all different types of data. And in this factory, there may be a handful of AI ML use cases where you want to process all this data at the same time. So what you can do is hook up all your models and your edge server to all those sensors. You can process all that data and run things like different use cases for employee safety, air quality index prediction, or PPE detection. Supply chain management and inventory predictions, quality assurance on the assembly line, to even perimeter security with computer vision. You can run all those workloads simultaneously. And then when you think about scaling this out to hundreds or thousands of factories around the globe, makes it really easy. Again, all being able to configure that from your central MLOps platform, as we mentioned.
Yeah, the really nice part about that, especially in the manufacturing or like retail scenario, is that you have a central hub. So for the enterprise, for governance purposes, there is one view of like where all these models are, what model versions are in play, who's using them. But when it comes to operations, that model is literally located on the factory floor or in the retail store. And so you can guarantee that the model is going to keep performing even if AWS has a hiccup, network connectivity goes down. You don't have to worry about the actual execution of it, while you still get the benefits of the governance and visibility into what the heck is happening across all your different locations. So those are two markets where that approach is really helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. Great examples.